Before I get into this video, I just want to let you guys know that YouTube is changing again. Now they're favoring engagements over watch time, so please give this video a like, leave a comment down below, share the video with your friends, and please click the little bell by my name, so whenever I upload a video, it gets notified straight to your device. And this affects every single one of your favorite YouTubers, so if you could do the same for them, I'm sure they will appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. Hey guys, Awestruck Vox here. The closer and closer we get to 2017, the closer we get to the English dub of Dragon Ball Super on American television. Something a majority of Dragon Ball fans in America have been waiting for. Unfortunately, because most don't like Japanese Goku's voice, which I personally don't understand because it fits his character really well, even as an adult. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion. However, what network is most suitable for Dragon Ball Super? What network will get it? Now, I'm sure a majority of people will say it should be on Adult Swim's Toonami block. And I agree. After all, Dragon Ball has always been a staple of Toonami. Granted, it went a few years without it, but it eventually made its way back with Kai Uncut in 2014. Now here we are, with Kai just episodes away from finishing up, and the announcement for what's replacing Kai on Toonami has not arrived yet. Line this up with Chris Sabat saying that it'll hit basic cable in early 2017, although how accurate that statement is I'm not entirely sure. Super hitting Toonami seems like a really safe bet. However, to the dismay of many people, and as you can probably tell by the title of this video, I actually believe Dragon Ball Super may end up on Disney XD. Don't get me wrong, I prefer it on Toonami Uncut, opening up the block at midnight. Although the return of an 11:30 expansion or even an 11 o'clock expansion would be wonderful. And Super is definitely the show that can get Toonami the 11 o'clock time slot. But something we gotta remember is that Dragon Ball is shonen, targeted for young kids, especially young boys. So for it to actually air on a children's network so the actual intended demographic can watch it is not out of their own possibility. That's not to say kids don't watch Toonami, because Jason DeMarco, who runs Toonami, has even said himself, kids do watch Toonami. But that doesn't change the fact that Toonami is majority an adult demographic. But why do I think that'll go to Disney XD? What's my train of thought with that? Well, let's look at the current state of Disney XD. While it's available in many households, although not as much as Cartoon Network / Adult Swim, the network does not have the greatest ratings. In fact, it rarely hits 1 million anymore. The only time the network really did have 1 million views, or over 1 million views, or even 2 million viewers, was during premieres of Gravity Falls. But there are other shows, such as Star vs. Force of Evil, or Milo Murphy's Law, will be lucky to hit 400,000 or even 500,000 viewers on premiere. That's not good at all. The network definitely needs a boost, and it seems like it's going to get one since they acquired Pokemon. That being said, the network definitely has a past with anime. Of course, a lot of people hold Naruto Shippuden's infamous run on the network and views anime on Disney XD in a negative light, because, let's face it, some of the edits to Shippuden were unnecessarily dumb, and the show in general just got really poor treatment towards the end, being yanked off in the middle of an arc, unannounced and unnoticed. It would then be about 3 or 4 years until Disney XD picked up anime again, with Doraemon, which despite being a kids show also had unnecessary edits. Once again, much to the dismay of the fans of the show. But this would not be the network's last rodeo with anime. In fact, it seems like it's only beginning. Not only have they acquired all 19 seasons of Pokemon and all of the movies from Cartoon Network, they've been running other animes such as Beyblade and Yokai Watch, giving it pretty good time slots too, and a lot of reruns. They treat the shows with respect, regardless of the edits. So acquiring Yokai Watch, a popular anime in Japan, and it seems to be picking up with the kids over here in America, Beyblade, another known property in America, and Pokemon, one of the hugest properties from Japan in America, acquiring Dragon Ball Super would be another pull into the channel, definitely increasing its viewership. Now, my only complaint is Dragon Ball will kind of be the odd one now of all the anime on the network. Yokai Watch, Beyblade, and Pokemon, they're all toyetic. They have trading cards, they have video games, etc. But there was also the announcement of Dragon Ball Super toys coming to America. When? In early 2017. In addition to that, the dub voice actors have also confirmed that they work on 2 dubs. An uncut dub for Funimation streaming service and the Blu-ray release, and an edited TV dub, just in case. So this shows they are prepared for in case a children's network does pick up Super. And a lot of people are concerned because this means, one, Mr. Satan will become Hercule, while also instances of God, swearing, and some impact scenes during action sequences will be edited out. This could mean we could have things like Beerus going from the God of Destruction to the Master of Destruction, and the Super Saiyan God transformation being renamed to something like Super Saiyan Hero, Super Saiyan Prime, etc. Although if you ask me, they should just name them out their colors, Super Saiyan Red and Super Saiyan Blue, similar to how the manga names them. And as much as edits would blow, keep in mind, Dragon Ball Super will be shown for its intended demographic. However, like I said, Adult Swim is more accessible in homes than Disney XD, and without a doubt, Super would probably hit 1.5 million to probably even 2 million views on Toonami if Kai already pulls in around 1.1 to 1.5 million viewers weekly. However, we have to remind ourselves how many of those viewers will actually be kids, the intended demographic. Another important thing to remember is, just like with Kai on Nicktoons, the edits wouldn't be done just by Disney. The edits are done by the FCC, the network just gets the masters. At least, that's my understanding of it. And no, we wouldn't get anything like Blue Popo, which was a result of the 4Kids broadcast of it, not Nicktoons. Nicktoons kept Mr. Popo black. And a lot of people are probably concerned that, oh, if it's on Disney XD, it could be even worse than Nicktoons, but people fail to realize what content goes on in Disney XD originals. Gravity Falls has had a lot of dark sequences. I mean, we had animal heads bleeding from their eyes, and a lot of dark antics in Weird Mageddon. One of the antagonists in Star vs. Force of Evil is missing a finger. The final few episodes of Wander Over Yonder was about how the entire galaxy died. They were no longer living planets, they were all dead, just hollow shells. So once again, Disney XD can actually go there with dark moments in their shows. Any edits on the Super would be through the FCC, Disney's just receiving them and airing them. No, I don't think they'll change Goku Black to Goku Dark or anything. Obviously someone like Zamasu would say they want to be the new ruler or leader of the world instead of God. But things like the Zero Mortals plan would probably stay intact. As much as I want Super on Toonami, it's pretty possible that it could be airing Kaibu after Kai ends, and air Super on Disney XD or Nicktoons, although Nicktoons doesn't really air anime anymore, and it's just become a dumping ground for failed Nickelodeon series, so the money right now is most likely on Disney XD, and Lord knows Cartoon Network won't even touch anime. I mean, they let go of Pokemon. Pokemon, of all things. Plus, if Toonami is airing Kaibu, and Disney XD is airing Super, that means both will finally get home releases, most likely at the same time. It just works out better for Funimation. Especially since it appears that they can't release Kaibu on home release until after it airs on TV. Likewise with Super. And like I said, the edits probably wouldn't be that bad, and I mean Super's pretty tame until the Goku Black arc anyways. But any changes like Hit the Great Assassin, Beerus the God of Destruction, or Super Saiyan God wouldn't be on Disney's hands but the FCC's. Because for those of you who haven't seen Gravity Falls, it is definitely one of Disney's darker animated series and has gotten away with a lot. And Super would get a lot of promotion and rerun slots on Disney XD, whereas with Toonami, it'd be relegated to a once-a-week time slot. And like I said, Nicktoons edits with Kai was not that bad at all, so I'm sure Super would be fine. But these are my thoughts, and I want to hear yours, so please comment down below. Do you think Super would be a good fit on Disney XD, or would you just prefer it uncut on Toonami? Like I said, I think it'd be good on Toonami. I prefer it on Toonami. I want it uncut. But knowing Toei, they want it for when kids can see it. They want to sell toys and merchandise. And more kids would see it if it's on Disney XD. Regardless, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, it really helps me out. Hopefully we get announcements soon for what network it's going to end up on. Strict Vox, signing out.